The Jeep Gladiator has captured the attention of many truckers with its rugged charm and off-road pedigree, but is it really the right choice for everyone? Yes, it offers some impressive features, but there are also some key factors why this truck might not be the best option. In this video, we'll dive into 8 reasons why you should not buy the 2025 Jeep Gladiator. Number 8. Poor on-road performance. The Gladiator is a beast on rugged terrain, but that same off-road capability comes at a cost when you're driving on asphalt. On the road, the ride quality is not so refined. Because the truck is built on a platform designed for off-road adventures, it comes with solid front and rear axles, long travel suspension, and heavy-duty components. That means durability first. Comfort comes later. While upgrades help the 2025 Gladiator crawl over rocks and power through mud, they make for a bouncy and sometimes unsettled ride on asphalt. Potholes and expansion joints are more noticeable compared to trucks with independent front suspension, and the truck's longer wheelbase doesn't fully eliminate the choppiness of the ride. Handling is another downside. The Gladiator's light steering might be great for maneuvering off the road. On highways, it can feel disconnected, especially at higher speeds. The tall stance and rugged suspension contribute to noticeable body roll when taking corners, leading to the feeling that the ride isn't so stable. Plus, the boxy look causes wind noise and the tire roar is also prominent. Number 7. Not too versatile. As said, the 2025 Jeep Gladiator is built with one mission in mind: off-road dominance. Every trim level comes packed with features that make it a trail-conquering machine, from heavy-duty suspension components to locking differentials and skid plates. The off-road focus limits the pickup's overall versatility. If you need a truck that can transition between work, adventures, and daily driving, the Gladiator definitely isn't the best fit. One of the biggest design limitations is its cargo carrying capacity. The Gladiator shows off an impressive towing capacity of 7,700 pounds, which is great for hauling trailers and campers, but the bed itself is relatively short, measuring just 5 feet. This means bulkier or longer cargo, like furniture, won't fit without hanging over the tailgate. A truck isn't getting any practical advantage from the removable roof and doors. Another factor that impacts versatility is off-road oriented suspension setup. Every 2025 Jeep Gladiator trim, from the Sport to the Mojave and Rubicon, is tuned for adventures, meaning you get skid plates, lifted suspension, and rugged shocks, regardless of the model you pick. These features excel on rocky trails, but they're also a downside when it comes to everyday commuting. On the bright side, the Gladiator's quality is its high-level customization. Jeep offers a long list of factory options, from different roof configurations to additional off-road packages, and the aftermarket scene is massive. If you're willing to invest in modifications, you can tune the truck to better suit your needs. Some of the possible upgrades could be bed extenders, additional storage solutions, and even replacing suspension components for a more comfortable ride. Number 6. Engine too thirsty. Off-road oriented builds bring another downside thanks to heavy-duty components. With a less than aerodynamic shape as well, the 2025 Jeep Gladiator consumes fuel faster than most of its competitors. Under the hood, the pickup comes with a 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 producing 285 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. The engine is a proven workhorse, and you'll find it across Jeep and Ram lineups, but it's not synonymous with fuel efficiency. The Gladiator is EPA rated for 17 mpg in the city and 22 mpg on the highway with an automatic transmission. The manual gearbox takes away 1 point and drops mileage to 16 and 21 mpg respectively. This is already pretty bad output, positioning the Gladiator at the lower end of the midsize truck class. Taking the pickup off the pavement makes things even worse. In extreme off-road conditions like rock crawling or deep mud, the mileage can dip into single digits, meaning more frequent refuels. Jeep once offered a more efficient alternative, the 3-liter EcoDiesel V6. 260 horsepower isn't spectacular, but the torque of 442 pound-feet was. And it was a kicker for the mileage, achieving 22 mpg in the city and 28 mpg on the highway. However, Jeep pulled the plug on the diesel option and it's not coming back. That leaves buyers stuck with a gas-guzzling Pentastar V6 for now. The Jeep Wrangler 4xe plug-in hybrid is already available, and the truck is the next one to use the advanced PHEV system. A 2-liter Turbo 4 unit combined with an electric motor delivers 375 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. The mileage should also go up, and the Gladiator will bring an option for electric-only driving. Fans or not, this is going to be an excellent alternative to the gas-guzzling Pentastar. Number 5. Unordinary look. Well, the Jeep Gladiator stands out in a crowd, that's for sure. Its unique styling is something different from the sea of rounded and aerodynamic pickups. That iconic Jeep DNA has been woven into the pickup. But while the design is something special, that boxy shape also comes with a few drawbacks that could make you think twice before buying the 2025 Gladiator. First, the lack of aerodynamics. Modern trucks are designed with sleek lines and sculpted edges to reduce wind resistance and improve fuel efficiency. The Gladiator has the aerodynamics of a brick, which is one of the factors for the poor fuel economy. Plus, it makes highway driving a bit more tiring, with wind noise becoming louder at higher speeds. The flat 7-slot grille and vertical windshield bring in the classic Jeep look, but these design solutions also create a functional drawback and reduced visibility. The upright windshield can lead to more glare from the sun, and because it's nearly vertical, it's more prone to catching rocks and debris, making cracked windshields a common issue among Jeep owners. The boxy design isn't bad. In fact, that's one of the reasons why so many people love this truck. The military-inspired styling makes the Gladiator eye-catching and sets it apart from anything else in the midsize truck segment. Number 4. So-so build quality. We need to add an unimpressive cabin to the list of downsides and reasons why you shouldn't buy the 2025 Jeep Gladiator. The cockpit isn't built for luxury, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. After all, Jeep designed this pickup for off-road adventures with durability in mind, but we can't act blind and ignore other midsize pickups. Truckers don't like the abundance of hard plastics that start rattling like some old cars. We already mentioned wind noise coming out not only from the boxy design, but also from removable doors and roof options. Number 3. Lack of rear seat comfort. Not so great build quality is the reason for the unimpressive ride comfort, but things get even worse if you take the rear seat. The 2025 Jeep Gladiator may be a mid-sized truck, but don't expect it to offer class-leading legroom there. Back there, you'll get 38.3 inches to stretch, which isn't terrible, but when competitors offer more, then it's a bad sign. Not only that, but there's the seat design itself. Unlike some competitors that offer reclining rear seats or extra padding for better support, the Gladiator's backseat is more vertical and flat. That's not what you want for long drives. On the bright side, the Gladiator is a bit wider than other mid-sized trucks, so passengers do get a bit more room. Number 2. New model coming out soon. Older fans remember the Gladiator from its run until the late 80s, but as a nameplate in the midsize truck segment, it's one of the newest, making its debut for the 2020 model year. The pickup has made a strong first impression, showing off its Wrangler DNA. However, interest has cooled over time due to its flaws. With the Gladiator now deep into its production cycle, a redesign is on the horizon. So do you want to go with this version or wait for the new one that can fix all these problems? A plug-in hybrid will definitely be one of the new reasons to wait for the future Gladiator, or some other alternative to the V6 engine. Then there's the matter of resale value. If you buy a Gladiator right now and the refreshed model arrives within a year, your truck will immediately feel dated. In such cases, value is taking a huge hit. It's a kind of rule. Newer models with updated features tend to hold their value better, while the outgoing generations often see a sharper depreciation. If you're planning to keep your truck for many years, this isn't a huge concern. But if you'll trade in the pickup after a few seasons, waiting for the update could save you money in the long run. This is especially important since even the redesign in the next-gen model won't fix the main reason why not to buy the Gladiator. Number 1. Hefty price. After the redesign, don't expect the Gladiator to cost any cheaper, and the current model has already been priced unpleasantly close to $40,000. A mid-sized truck, can you imagine that? Even fans of the 2025 Jeep Gladiator think the pickup is overpriced. The base sport trim starts at $38,695, which is very close to the entry-level versions of some full-size workhorses, such as a Chevy Silverado 1500 WT. If you're eyeing anything above the sport grade, then that'll take you above the $40,000 barrier. Once you add advanced off-road equipment, the price skyrockets. Mojave and Rubicon models are both beyond $50,000, and Jeep recently spiced things up by introducing the Mojave X and Rubicon X trims, which add another $10,000 on top. If you're buying the Gladiator for its off-road capabilities and Jeep heritage, the price might be worth it, but if you're looking for the best value in a mid-size segment, there are far more affordable options that deliver similar or better performance at a lower cost. Thanks for watching and see you next time.